guys, it's Brian Powell playing a little Hypervoid on PlayStation VR. So here's the deal. You might be wondering why I'm playing this game. I don't think it's got a very good reputation. But I wanted to find out for myself. And more importantly, if you're a PlayStation VR owner, then it's important to know that this is, if you have PlayStation Plus, this game is free right now on PlayStation 3. Now, it's also cross-buy on PlayStation 4. So if you download it on PlayStation 3, it doesn't really say it, but it is available on your PlayStation 4 once you've taken advantage of the PlayStation Plus PS3 download, which of course you can do on your PC if you don't happen to have a PlayStation 3. And then they recently added some free VR levels, like a free VR pack. So basically, my point is that if you're hurting for some VR games, or if you're just broke, like the rest of the world, like all of us, then this might hold you over. It might be kind of fun to play a free VR game. Thank you, PlayStation Plus. Now, I'd heard that this wasn't very good, and my initial impression here is that maybe those reports were fairly accurate. But it's not horrible, and the effect is kind of cool. I mean, it's VR, and I did play a few minutes of this beforehand on the standard television, and it's way less interesting on the standard television. I'll give it that. So VR can absolutely take something that's a little bit maybe boring or at least uninteresting and turn it into something a little more, at least visually stimulating. Because I'm looking at my ship there, and it's looking pretty cool, even though it's low poly, and it's got some nice dimension here in VR. I've just been holding down the X button. There are 3 weapons. You can hit square, circle, and X. Ooh, that's weird. It's about as straightforward as shooters get. It reminds me actually a bit of Sylphid on the Sega CD, or I guess a little more modern, the PlayStation 2. There was a sequel, I guess. And that's only because, despite some cool backgrounds, your ship moves left and right and shoots sort of off into the distance. But this could totally be done in 2D. This is really nothing special. But yeah, I will definitely give the advantage here to the VR version, because, like I said, I played probably 5 or 10 minutes. I played all of this on just the regular HD TV, and it was extra boring. At least if I didn't have anything else to play, I could totally play this for a while. I did some reviews today of new games. Oh man. I Expect You to Die was a lot of fun, and I can't wait to get back to it once I've got a little more time on my hands. I want to say highly recommended because it's a new cool VR game, but it's a little overpriced, I think, at $25. Maybe should have been $20. I don't know. I'm not going to get into specifics of what I think games should cost, but I definitely think it's a little high. But I definitely recommend that. And the other VR game I played today was called Perfect, and that shouldn't even be called a game. That's silly. Oh, this is interesting. My perspective is a little bit lower here, so I'm kind of behind the ship. I'm getting a little bit of a different look at the playfield. I kind of like this. This is cool. I feel like everything's coming right at my chest. No sexual jokes required. I think you all just made your own. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I like this. I'm just holding down X. There's no, I don't think there's any real strategy here. invincible question mark. I'm waiting for that to open up. I know those flaps open up. I got this far earlier today. There we go. Yeah, definitely. Go download this. Go download this. It's free. I mean, how can you complain about that? It's the best price ever. For PlayStation VR, and I'm assuming just VR in general, it definitely has a way of making uninteresting things much, much better. It's probably not the greatest thing to say, because then it's like, well, how do you trust any review at that point? Like, is this game good, or is it just because or is this game in VR, so it's better? I was sort of waiting for the novelty to wear off. You know, if VR was something I played like, you know, once a week or something, you'd think the novelty wouldn't wear off for a while. But I play in VR constantly. I don't like normal console gaming that much anymore. I really love playing in VR, and I've lost a lot of interest in playing outside of it. But I think, in all fairness, I was sort of losing interest anyway. And after it just ran right into me. So I think I've mentioned this before, but I really think VR has kind of saved my love of video games. Finally gave us, you know, like a literal new perspective, a new way to play games for the first time since, you know, the very beginning. Because even the transition from 2D to 3D games, you were still playing on a flat screen. And now you're finally in the game. This is what we've wanted. This is what I've wanted since I was a little kid and saw Lawnmower Man for the first time. Even a stupid, and I don't want to call this game stupid, like I'm sort of just getting into it here. But a game I had no interest in whatsoever is keeping me entertained. And I think that's really cool. That's really cool. And this game is actually kind of perfect for VR. I think I'm liking it more with every passing moment here. Because it's so simple, and it's almost got that Lawnmower Man look to it. Yeah, I can't imagine how this was ever conceived as a game outside of VR. Unstable matter detected. Wait, hold my fire. Okay, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Whoa. Explosion trace burns everything. Okay, so I am supposed to shoot it and then get the heck out of the way, basically. Ooh, I didn't get the heck out of the way. Yeah, again, still just holding X. I'm really not taking advantage of my other weapons because they haven't really made me yet. This actually looks pretty cool, can't lie. Although I do lose track of my ship when it gets like, way out in my peripheral. Just making me look around a little bit. Hey, this week also marked the return of the Midnight Games cast. We took a week off because Jeremy and Michelle were both sick. and luckily they are both getting much better. We filmed last night. Today, the weekly wrap-up went up, and then tomorrow, Video Game True and False will go up. I haven't even started editing that yet, so my day off is obviously full. 2 reviews, a Let's Play, and editing. And then tonight, Desir's coming over, and we're filming new episodes of Gaming Without Parole, which of course we always do. But if you guys are PlayStation VR fans, I'm assuming you are because you're watching this, then we figured PlayStation VR is going to be a pretty big item for the holiday season. And before anyone runs out and buys PlayStation VR, we wanted to kind of do like a comprehensive rundown of our favorite PlayStation VR games, what to avoid, what to definitely buy, and I'm sure we'll get into quite a few topics all related to PSVR, but definitely check out that video. If all goes well, it'll air this Friday, and I'm assuming it's going to be a 2-parter because we have so much to talk about. VR's only been out for 2 months, and there's 40 or 50 games for it. It's ludicrous. 40 or 50 games, and I'm playing Hypervoid. So, yeah, this is a lot more fun than I expected it to be. Strange. I think I might do one more level here and then call it quits. Definitely didn't expect to enjoy this the way I am. Like I said, it's super simple. It's technically free. So if you have PlayStation Plus, go take advantage of this right now. It's really strange that Sony didn't advertise this in a better way. You have to kind of go through the roundabout method of purchasing it for free on PlayStation 3 and then taking advantage of cross-buy. It's a little silly, but... And this is static movement here. It's it doesn't feel like we're moving anywhere, but it kind of looks cool because the image is clearer than... I literally just moved my head to avoid a little asteroid. It's funny. Yeah, different weapons are cool too. They're fun to use. I think I just got a trophy. Always nice. Whew. Jeez. Well, I really am moving my head to avoid getting hit by asteroids. I should probably focus on my ship getting hit by asteroids instead. Jeez. Yep, this is more than a little distracting, but it's kind of fun. Jeez. Okay, I don't think you can actually destroy these. I'll just move out of the way. Whoa! Oh. Jeez. Guys, do me a favor. I don't know... Of everyone who watches these videos, I don't know which one of you who has PSVR, who doesn't. I don't know if you're looking for Let's Plays of new games, of launch games, of... I don't know if I do Let's Plays of games I've already reviewed. Is that redundant? Just send me a list of stuff that you want to see me play, and I will absolutely get around to doing that, because I'm just playing what you guys want to see. Alright, I think that's going to do it for me. Guys, go download this right away, because it is free. You can't beat that price. I'll see you next time.